Hi guys, how you all doing? I hope you're all doing great and I hope you had a lovely day. So in today's video we're going to be making a quilted clutch purse. So quickly, these are my social media pages. Please follow me if you don't. These are my fabrics and those are the dimensions that I used. And so I had a lining fabric and then this little sponge and then my African print fabric, and then I laid them out like that, and then I just pinned right round. Then I took my ruler and then I went straight to the center, like diagonally, and then I started drawing the lines for the choke with the choke, the lines that I was going to sew to get the quilted pattern. So after drawing my lines with the chalk, I now went on to the sewing machine and I just started sewing. So after quilting, this is what I had, and for some reason the fabrics were not equal anymore, so I just decided to trim them down. And you also need to remember that when you quilt, the same size that you start with is not the same size that you're going to end with. It sort of shrinks, so you have to make it a little bit bigger to accommodate for that shrinking. I also cut a little square piece of lining for the inside pocket. Then I just stitched the zipper on like that. Then I now took that little square piece of lining for the inside pocket and then I attached the zipper on there and then I sewed. After sewing the zipper, I now took the little square of the lining and then I folded it 2 times and then ironed to hide the raw edge. And then I now folded it back and then I just pinned it down. And then I just made that straight stitch down like that. So this is what I now had, and then I folded my clutch purse and then I trimmed away the zipper. Then I now took my curved ruler, then I went on to the corners and just marked a curved line two curved lines on both ends, and then I just cut away the corners with the scissors like that to get that nice rounded shape. For my binding, I made my own binding. I cut a strip of fabric on the bias. It would have been easier if my fabric was cotton. It was that polyester lining fabric, and it was kind of hard to work with, but I eventually managed. So it's probably best to just use a store-bought binding, or if you want, you can just make the binding yourself, even though it's a little bit hard and the process requires you to be very delicate. Then I now took my binding and then I laid it like that, and then I just started putting pins, encasing the raw edges of the purse. And the good thing about cutting on bias is that when you get to that rounded corner, it just fits perfectly.
Here I am, know it's been a while. I was in denial about my love. Here I stand.
Then I just went ahead and I pinned it all across. So now when I get to the sides, I realized pinning was not going to work, and I just had to do a tacking stitch. And to make this easier for you, it's probably best to first sew down those two edges first before putting on the binding, to just make it flat. Then I just went on and I did the tacking stitch, encasing the raw edges inside as I went along. Then when I got to the top part, I now started removing those pins and I just decided to tuck the whole press. Then I also did the same thing on the other side. Then I trimmed the excess binding and folded it inside. Then I went on to just sew that on the sewing machine with a straight stitch. And that was the result. So now I had to put the magnetic snap fasteners. Then I just folded the clutch purse in half like that to get the midpoint, and then I marked where the magnetic snap fastener would go. Then I just used a razor blade to cut about 5mm gaps to insert the fastener, and then I just pressed it down. Then I also inserted the other half of the magnetic snap fastener on the bottom. And to cover up that little metal that I left, I used a cover button, then I just put some hot glue on it. So that is the back, and that is the front, and that is actually the result, and it's quite pretty. It's very pretty, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. So that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. If you have not seen some of my other clutch pieces, here are some links. Please do check them out. Do like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.